I'm welcoming everyone in a very basic question in data science. What's the first step of data analysis? In this tutorial, I will mainly focus on quantitative data analysis. The answer is, you will plot the data. Plot the data. Why we need plotting the data? Because sometimes we are gathering information, or maybe there are some problems in our data. We don't know, so we need to plot them. Okay, I need to plot what? Histogram, pie chart, what I need to plot? It absolutely depends on what sort of data, what sort of problems you are handling. Okay? For today's tutorial, I'll show you with one example from quantitative data. I will come here, but let's see the data. So here is our data. Well, in our data set, we have length of ship damage, one dimension of damage. Okay, now before applying any sort of modeling, I don't care what sort of modeling you are applying, but before that you need to see if this data makes sense. For now, I'll show you how to plot this data in Python. So we are in our Spider IDE, and let me import the libraries and the data set first. We have our data set. Okay, let's plot the data as an histogram. From this histogram, we can clearly see there's lots of zero inflated data. From the histogram, we know that this is a zero inflated data set. So we need to think about how to deal with these zeros. Okay. To be in the safe side, we can do more analysis, like getting the summary statistics. What's the minimum value, what's the maximum value, those sort of statistics in our data set. Okay. Okay, here's another problem. So our minimum value is minus 2.5, and we are dealing with length, so it doesn't make sense. Our length, I mean in reality, length cannot be negative, right? Maybe there was some data capturing problem, I don't know, but we have this minimum value of minus 2. We need to take care of that as well in our data preprocessing step. Let's check if our data have any missing values. How we can do that? Or maybe we can scroll down to see if there is any data with missing values. There are lots of zero, but maybe there is no missing value. Maybe in data science, we cannot rely on maybe in our data exploration step, in our earlier step. So we need to check. In Python, we have this small function isNull to check if we have any null values. Okay. So just run this particular code, we can see if there is any missing values. Okay, we have missing values. We have 6 missing values. Okay, 29 has missing value. Let me see. Row number 29. See, there are some missing values. Therefore, we need to deal with this sort of problems. Negative values, missing values, or zeros. This is for quantitative data and for this particular data set. Maybe you have different data. For your dataset, maybe different sort of approaches are applicable. For this particular dataset, we wrote this histogram, but for your data maybe something else, but you need to plot the data. So this is your first step in your data analysis. In our next tutorial, I'll show you how to deal with qualitative data. Till then, take care.